Well, I guess Pastor Al here. Thanks for joining me again this morning. Should remind you that my dog up there is wearing a Dodger hat. Dodgers are going into the playoffs here, so maybe we should have a contest. Somebody to name him. He doesn't have a name yet. Well, one of the reasons I like dogs is I think dogs at their core are a little like people. They want and need some of the same things that we need. And they seem to be very understanding, even more so than I think a lot of people are, of how much their life can change when they get it. Let me show you a video that I'm just kind of a sucker for. You may notice that I've shown videos like this before. It's about a dog who was abandoned, turned into a dog shelter when he was only 8 months old, still just a puppy. And he waited there for weeks and months before someone came to adopt him. And he was getting very scared and very sad and very withdrawn. And then all of a sudden, one day, something happens.
Alrighty, ready?
So did you see how instantly he goes from the shy, withdrawn, worried dog to this dog who has just such happy feet that he can't keep them on the ground, right? All of a sudden he knows two things that I think all of us want to know, is that there's someone who's going to love us and they're going to make us part of their family and take us to their home. It makes all the difference for this dog. And you know what? I think you'll find in the long run that probably makes all the difference to us too. Now, just a very simple message, but one I hope you carry with you. We too want to know that we're loved and that there's someone who will make us a part of their family and take us to their home. And ultimately, we find people in our life that do that for us, and That's a part of God's good gift to us, and that's wonderful. But ultimately, what we find is there's an even better story than all of that, and that there is someone who loves us, and that's God. And he shows us that love in his Jesus Christ. And when Christ comes to us and makes us his child, we become a part of his family. And he promises one day when earth is over, he'll take us to our permanent home to be with him. But in the meantime, he gives us a home here on earth in the church, where all of his sons and daughters gather together to love and worship and serve him. So ultimately, there are going to be times in your life when you wonder if there's anybody who loves you, if you have a place in this world, if you really do have a home, and you do. You have a God that loves you. You have a home in his family, the body of Christ, the church, and you even have a better home than that, because one day God will take us to be with him forever. That's pretty cool. Maybe if we really understood that, we'd be jumping around like that dog too. So, kids, thanks for joining me this weekend. I'll see you next week.